Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. This is Tech Talk. Oh, okay, straight to the point. How are you guys? Happy AWS Day. All right, which AWS services can a company use to achieve a loosely coupled architecture? Choose two. Choose two. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Welcome in. All right, so we have A. The people saying A anymore. Add one more to the A. Oh, you just hi Maddie. Just finished my Cloud Plus college class today. Oh, awesome. How was it? Miguel is asking. Oh, is it worth getting AZ 104 before the AZ 305?
Yes, I think you should get the 104 before you get the 305.
Okay. Why?
And it's the same layer approach, right? So, I personally recommend taking the AZ900, which is basically the general concept of Azure Cloud, and then 104, which is the administration associate certification before you move on to advanced certifications. So if you don't have any experience, that is my approach. However, if you have some sort of knowledge, then and you think you can just go straight to 305, you can do so.
Okay, so choose two. Don't forget to choose two. Oh, Maddie, it was pretty difficult. Oh, okay.
For which one? The
Cloud Plus. What made it difficult?
Yeah,
it's difficult.
Yeah, remember Cloud Plus is not really the
just
average, but it gives you a good in-depth into the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
It was hard to grasp. Okay,
so many concepts.
So for Maddie to make sure that the next class, how does he prepare? Apart from just listening to the lecture.
Oh, apart from listening to the lecture, so with the Cloud Plus, I don't think hands-on will be ideal.
I thought we were lagging a little bit.
Oh yeah, someone said latency. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was us.
You have the wrong question on.
That makes sense.
Okay,
it's
the wrong question.
Yeah, let's delete this.
But Job says you love how this popped up when you have computer science bachelor's. Oh, awesome! The algorithm is algorithm.
It's algorithmic.
Jody said, yes, it was the wrong question.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It was.
Today's supposed to be AWS.
But you guys are right. It's late. It was latent. That was from yesterday.
Yeah, because I was wondering why you weren't choosing two. Apologies. Yesterday was yesterday? Don't tell me. Cloud Plus. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right, so we have to figure out how Manny's going to be ready for class.
Yeah, so as I said, with the Cloud Plus, I don't think any amount of hands-on would help you with that because it's just a generic
Max.
It's just generic cloud concept, right?
Okay.
So it's not specific to any vendor, right?
Okay.
So I don't think hands-on would.
So would Udemy help if you were to get
it would and it's all about having and that's what I did when I was in school, right? Instead of concentrating on what my professor teaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
I usually use other means of other ways to understand the concept, right?
Mm-hmm.
So either watch YouTube videos or subscribe to Udemy or CBT Nugget, right?
Mm-hmm. To help out.
To help, right?
All right, Manny. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, we're just we're talking to Manny about cloud. All right, so which AWS services can a company use to achieve a loosely coupled architecture? Choose two. Mm-hmm. If you're not follow, by the way. We go live 8:30 Eastern Time. Every day of the week is a different certification. So tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be AZ900. So the person that asked the AZ question, I know it's not AZ900, but all right, we have A and E. Oh, this is Raymond. He's wearing the shiny jacket because he has all his AWS certifications, and the ones up there. Okay, what's the answer? Oh, we have B and E and A and E. So I know A is for sure. I mean E is for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the answer would be B and E.
B and E.
B and E.
Okay.
So yeah. So Amazon Simple Queue Services and then AWS Step Function. A, which is Amazon Workspaces. So Workspaces is the virtual desktop, right?
Okay.
So instead of having a Windows 11 machine on personally, right, logging in and performing tasks, you can create a Windows 11 machine in the cloud, which is the workspace, and that is AWS specific. So now with the workspace, you can give other employees access to the same workspace, right?
Okay.
And so they'll have the same application on there. You can basically centralize your operating system in a way that other members of your team can use instead of relying on a physical Windows machine, right? So that wouldn't be an answer option. So let's actually review what loosely coupled architecture is, right? So let me see.
Welcome in.
Okay.
The answer was B and E.
Yeah.
The answer was B and E, by the way. So if you're not following, follow. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be AZ 900. All right.
Okay.
What are we doing?
No, I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Oh, okay, he's gonna share his screen. So, I'm glad you find this cool. I'm just here to chit chat, by the way. But so tomorrow is AZ 900. Mondays come to A plus. Tuesdays Network plus. Wednesdays Linux plus. Thursday is Security plus, and then Friday is Cloud plus. So in the events you're planning on taking any of the certifications, do come in, ask the questions, and answer the question. Again, it's supposed to be a study room. Hey, Chocolate, how are you? It's supposed to be a study room with your like-minded people. And again, please don't hesitate to ask your question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. I'm waiting for you, by the way.
Yeah.
I was just filling the gap.
So the question is talking about loosely coupled, right? So this is one of the concepts that, especially as a beginner, it's a little confusing, right? So I'm going to take a few minutes. I know most people say I talk too much, or over-explain. But
most people he meets me, he loves to over-explain. But again, this book is beginner-friendly, so.
Yeah, I'm going to explain this, for those that don't know what that is, right? So
Sure.
loosely coupled versus tightly coupled, right? It's always a contrast between those, right? So let's start with tightly coupled. Right? I'm going to move away from this for now and then just talk about tightly coupled. So now if you are building an application, let's use Amazon.com as an example, right? So anytime you perform an action, right? So let's say you purchase an item, right? There are two main services that are in place, right? The application itself and then the back-end database, right?
Okay.
So now anytime you perform an action, let's say purchase an item, the information has to be stored on the database, right?
Okay.
So now with tightly coupled application, anytime a user performs an action, right, the action or the transaction is recorded in the database simultaneously, right, or instantaneously to be specific. So that is tightly coupled, right? So anytime I perform an action, so let's say we work as a team, right? Anytime my job is to write a letter, right? And your job is to mail it out, right? So anytime I perform an action, I give it to you, you perform yours, right? That is tightly coupled. So if in a specific day you don't come to work, right, and I perform an action, instead of waiting for you to come to the office to perform the action, the record will be lost because you are not available.
Okay.
Right? So it's the same thing as well as a web application, right?
Okay.
The application itself and the database has to be in sync in a way. So if something happens to the database, right, the record is lost. So if a customer purchased an item on your website and the database is down, guess what? The customer is not going to get their item.
Okay.
Right? So that is how it works. So that is tightly coupled.
I got that.
Loosely coupled have a different approach, right? So instead of me handing over the request to you directly, there is some sort of queuing services in between,
Peanut, choose two.
right? So now, let's say you are off, right? I still have the ability to perform my task and have it queued in a simple example is Amazon Simple Queue Services, right? SQS. So now I can have 50, 70, 100 transaction. So anytime you come back online, so let's say you're at the database, once you come back online, all the record is still waiting for you. So now you can take it one at a time to perform your actions or perform your task, right? Okay. So that is loosely coupled. Tightly coupled is basically performing the task simultaneously. So if anything happens to you, there's no way I can hold the record for you to come back and perform your action. But with the loosely coupled architecture, I saved the transaction in some sort of queue. So anytime you come back, right? So if the database is down for like, let's say a day or two, it's fine. The record is still there. It's being queued, right? In some sort of queuing.
Are we lagging? Do you guys see us lagging? Or is it just me? The answer was B and E, by the way. NOSA says the resources states that are not fixed, they are built at runtime and disappear at the end of time. Oh, not lagging. Thanks, Miss Chocolate.
Okay. The resources states are not fixed and
they're built at runtime and disappear at the end of runtime.
So are you referencing tightly coupled?
Wally, hey Wally. Wally Raymond won the championship league with his golden jacket. Welcome in. Okay, sorry,
so
you were in the middle of saying something.
Yeah, so that is how it is, right? That's the differences here, right? Okay. And most architecture always rely on loosely coupled, right? Okay. Especially in the cloud, right? So yeah, the question is saying that which of these AWS services would help with that, right? Okay. So the B, which is Amazon SQS, basically it's a queuing service that queues the transaction, and once a database or another service is ready, it just picks it up, right? And also we have the E, which is AWS step function. So step function is basically a step-by-step approach, right? So a simple example, so it's a service that more or less like a workflow, right? So now on Amazon.com, right? If you want to purchase an item, the first thing that you do is you add the item to cart, right? So now on your step function, right? The first item will be add to cart, right? And then the next step will be build the cart on file, right? Okay. The next step might be ship the item, right? Okay. So that is how step function works, right? So basically it's step by step. So it's not tightly coupled, it's loosely coupled, right? So those are the two services in AWS that helps with loosely coupled architecture, right? Hope that makes sense.
Wow. Oh, congratulations. Oh, wait. No. Wait. You failed yesterday with a 714. 714. 714 is not passing?
No, I think is it not 7? I think 730. I'll probably have to look.
735.
Is it 35?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, 50. Okay.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah. Which domain did you find difficult?
Can you DM him the domain, so maybe when we get to Security Plus?
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad of a difference.
Yeah, but still. Hi BrainX, how are you? Oh, 750 is passing. Okay. And hi Mariana. Max, you've been watching us for 100 minutes. Whoa.
What happened? Oh.
Awesome sauce. Are you going to the next question? Is it worth getting into AWS when AI can do the job while we sleep?
At this point, no one should work then.
But I think it's a legit question in a way, because is it worth getting AWS? But I'm thinking the question doesn't. I think that's what we're doing right now.
Now, this cloud practitioner, if you say AWS, it's like it's a broad.
Oh, okay. Do you have something against AWS?
I don't think that's anything against.
Yeah,
I mean, at this point, you don't really need to learn anything. If AI is going to take it. Right?
But you can, I guess in a way you can Exactly.
That
It
is
makes
it.
the
It
job
makes it easy,
easy. It
right?
doesn't take it away.
Yeah, and go ahead.
No, you go. You're
So
the subject
so
matter
now,
expert.
I mean, so now, yeah, it's going to make it very easy, right? And at the same time, yeah, some people would say that it's going to take away jobs. I think it would. I don't think it would take away job. It would reduce the number of people that work in a specific field, right?
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't think it's going to completely take
Away jobs.
away jobs, right?
Okay.
So if it takes 5 people to perform a job, now the company is going to now reduce it to 2,
True.
right? And remember, one of the things I have to take into account also is at the end of the day, someone has to be responsible or held accountable for a specific action, right?
Right.
So now if an organization is basically taking away jobs and just giving it to AI, yeah,
Maybe no more entry level job. But Sam, do tell us. Don't forget to DM Raymond the domain that you didn't do well in. Okay, so we can come on Thursday so we can figure that out. And then when do you plan on retaking it again? I got an 810 on your Cloud Ops Associate a month ago. Oh, awesome!
Okay.
Is that passing?
Yeah, that should be passed.
Okay,
yeah,
because that's just
nice.
me saying
Okay,
congratulations.
okay.
I don't know which one is passing.
And I think that was the sysops. The sysops. Nice. Okay. Did you find any specific domain difficult, or how was your experience? I mean, Brainex.
Brainless. Okay.
810 is high.
Oh,
It's high.
it was the SIFSAS
Yeah,
previously.
previously, yeah.
Okay.
It is high. Good for you.
Congratulations. Sam, is 2 weeks. Is 2 weeks a good enough time, you think, to retake it?
Yeah, I think it is.
It is?
Because
Okay.
he got 714, so
He wants
it's
to
like
get
a
it in there
few-
real
yeah,
quick.
a
Okay.
few- so
All
yeah,
right.
you should be okay.
All right, Sam. Don't
Yeah.
forget, okay? Next one, you're going to pass. You got this. This is the next question. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be AZ900, okay? Which AWS cloud service can send alerts to customers if a customer spending thresholds are exceeded? Okay, got it.
Well,
Because I know the obvious answer is not the obvious answer, so I don't know. I heard AWS new agentic starts are hard. Oh, you're the one that told us last
Yeah.
time. He hasn't taken it yet.
no.
Okay, you think you'll be reviewing all over again for a deeper
Okay.
understanding? Okay, good.
And is there any specific platform that you're using?
Sam,
Like any video courses?
I'm
or
just making sure that the answer
like-
changed because nobody's
Okay, yeah.
answering. No takers. Okay, I'll guess then.
Guess, go ahead and guess then.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Nosa. I was gonna say A. So I initially thought A, but I just thought it was too obvious of an answer, so it could be wrong.
Hey, Shadrach.
Sai Shadrach soccer training. All right, so we have A. Are we going A? Oh, thanks for the heart. I was thinking A too. We'll stick with the A.
Yeah, so the answer is A.
A,
right?
okay.
AWS budget. And so you can set up a cost threshold.
Okay.
Right? So let's say I have mine for $100 a month, right? So, but you can set up in such a way that when it gets to, let's say, 50%, it's going to notify you.
Okay.
When it gets to 80%, it's going to notify you, and then
So on and so
the
forth.
last one will be the maximum, right? So yeah, AWS budget is the services that helps with that. And one of the things that you have to keep in mind when moving to the cloud as well is cost, right?
Okay.
It's cost.
Okay.
So yeah, so now, and that should be the first thing you have to set up, right? If you are setting up for a lab or a school project, the first thing that you have to do, and that is best practice, right? Set up budget, right? So that once the cost reach a specific threshold, you get notification. And sometimes you might have built an application or a services in the cloud, and you probably forgot that it's there, right? And remember, there's different regions, and most services that you would create will be on a region basis. So if you log in and you are on US East, you wouldn't see any other services that you've built on other regions, right? So if you use US East every single day as your day-to-day region, you wouldn't see that you've built any application on other regions. So now, although you don't see it on a specific region, it's still running, right? So yeah, setting up a budget would help you to reduce cost, right? Or see if you have any services running, right? So that you can go in and then close it.
Got it. Hey, Region. Okay, so Sam is using Professor Meiser courses and exam
okay.
Messer and practice exams. Okay, good. I heard that people that come on give Professor Messer. They said they love him.
Yeah, he's good.
Good. So it seems like you're on the right track. Okay, in 2 weeks' time, you got this. The answer was A, by the way. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. This is Tech Talk Women Sakre, or AKA the IT Study Room. Every day of the week is a different certification. It's curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we ask that you stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. So today is Saturday on our end here. So Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner, Sundays AZ 900. Mondays come to A plus, Tuesdays Network plus, Wednesdays Linux plus, Thursday Security plus, Friday Cloud plus, all the pluses. And so if you're not following, follow. Also, the full video will be on YouTube. Same name. There's a lot of posters on this desk. Same name right behind me. Okay. So welcome in. Definitely, Sam. I'll make sure that I'm looking for you on Thursday.
Yeah, and if you know the specific domain that you didn't do, or you can also send me DM as well, so we can try to customize the session for most of that.
Sam,
most of that domain.
All right. A company needs to continuously run an experimental workload on an Amazon EC2 instance and stop the instance after 12 hours. Which instance purchasing option would meet this requirement most cost effectively? Most. Okay, so that means they're all right. So which one is?
Yeah, and they like that type of question. Most cost effective, less overhead, less administrative effort. Yeah. They ask those, especially when you get to the advanced type of certification.
Okay. All right, so we have C and we have A. Tiebreaker.
Yeah, actually, it's between C and.
Somebody said D.
C and
A and D.
I mean, and D.
So they're
and
all
B.
right. All right, Yubo. Yeah, Yabo. Or just YIBO. Okay, what's the answer?
All right, so the answer would be A.
A.
Right.
Okay.
So the most cost-effective one would be C,
Okay.
right? Which is, usually it's 90% off.
Okay.
90% off.
Hey, Klaus, 9503. So
Right.
the answer was
A.
A. Okay.
Right, so it's usually 90% off what the on-demand, right? So that would have been the ideal
Answer choice?
model for cost effectiveness, right? However, you also have to take into consideration what is being performed as well, right? So now it says a company needs to continuously run experimental workload, right? Which basically is telling me that they don't want any interruption, right?
Okay.
Remember, the Spot instance is cheaper. However, AWS can take away, right? Take away that instance anytime they want,
Okay.
right? Without any notice,
Okay.
right? So, although this is cost effective, it wouldn't meet our requirements, right? So the next cost effective one will be reserved instance. However, the reserved instance is usually 1 and 3 years commitment.
Another T.
Commitment,
M-E-N-T.
right? However, they just want to run it for 12 hours,
Mhm.
right? So why would you commit to a year
A
or
whole
two,
year.
right? It wouldn't make sense, right?
Okay.
So now the next option will be what? The next cost effective will be on demand,
Okay.
right? So on demand you can spin it up,
Mm-hmm.
and once you're done with your experiment, you can shut it down,
Okay.
right? However, it's a little, it costs a little higher, right? D, dedicated instance, is the most costly of all, which means you're telling AWS that, hey, I want you to reserve me a specific host
Mm-hmm.
that I can use to build my virtual machine, right?
Okay.
So instead of randomizing your virtual machine to a different host, they have to dedicate a specific host for your use only,
Okay.
right? Which costs us higher than the other options that we have here.
All right. So if you're coming in, the answer was A. All right. So Marchez is asking for someone with Microsoft AZ900. What route do you recommend? Doesn't question to his or her question.
Let me paste the next question.
Okay. While he pastes the next question, shouldn't the right question be what route they're trying to go?
Exactly.
Okay.
That is it.
So
right?
what route are you trying to go with your search? So what job role are you trying to land, or what are you looking to do? I guess that will help kind of give the roadmap better.
Yeah. Because remember, with the cloud, right?
Mm.
Cloud is basically whatever you are doing on
Also
premises is basically moving the same thing moving similar thing to the cloud, right? So now with a cloud, you can be a database. You can perform database administration there. You can perform DevOps there. You can perform security, right? Mm-hmm. So that whatever job role that you have on premises is similar job roles that you have in the cloud, right? So it depends on the route, as you said, or the job role. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so the AZ900 is just a foundation to getting acclimated to the Azure environment. that is it, right? Okay. So it's not really a specific it doesn't doesn't really give you a guide to which specific job role to get in, right? So it's just a general overview of the cloud environment, right? Azure to be specific.
All right, if you're not follow tomorrow 8:30 Eastern time is going to be AZ900. Yeah, so call me off guard. I was like, is that what we're doing now? All right, which option is a customer's responsibility under the AWS shared responsibility model? Ooh, okay, I think I know this one.
Okay.
If it's a customer's responsibility, that means that it's not hardware.
Ooh,
right?
Okay, I see you.
I learned. So it can't be C. It can be A. Okay, so I'm between B and D.
Okay.
I don't know what VPC is. You probably said it. Application data security. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go with B, only because I don't know what VPC is.
You're going to go with B, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Any takers? Don't take my word. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Oh, you saying B too? Imagine.
Imagine.
Okay, so today is AZ900. Tomorrow, today's AWS Cloud Practitioner. Tomorrow's AZ900. Mondays come to A+, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, Thursday Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, and then Saturday again AWS Cloud Practitioner. The idea of this is that it's supposed to be a study room curated for people breaking newly into IT. And if you're planning on taking a certification, please don't hesitate to ask your questions and answer the questions as well. There's no such thing as a dumb question in this side of town. All I ask is that you're respectful to the people in the chat and to us here, so I don't have to block you. Okay? All right, so we have B. Is B the answer?
Yes.
Clapping.
That's a good process of elimination.
Thank you.
And that is, sometimes you might have to, well, actually most of the time, right? Because you're going to learn all the domains, right? But there might be a few of the questions that you may see on the exams that you probably never seen it before when you were studying, right?
Agreed.
Yeah, I think they do that to just experiment the question. But anyways, yeah. So now you take your existing knowledge and then try to do a process of elimination, right? I know this. I don't know that. Okay, I haven't heard of this before. So yeah, so that is it. So the answer is B, right?
B.
The application data security. So now, as you said, as part of the shared responsibility model. So for those that don't know what shared responsibility model is, when you're moving, similar to you renting an apartment, right? There are some responsibility that the landlord must perform, and there are other responsibility that you as a tenant must perform, right?
Okay.
A simple example would be the landlord is responsible for the security of the entire apartment complex, right? It's not your responsibility to make sure that there's no one in the lobby and all that, right? It's not your job. However, it's your job to make sure your apartment door is closed, right? You move all your jewelry or your prized possession into a safe, right? So it's up to you, right? So that is the shared responsibility model, right? So yeah, similar to the cloud, right? There are some responsibility that you as a client have to perform, and the cloud service provider also have their own responsibility, right? So anything that is physical, right, hardware, right, it's specific. It's usually what the responsibility of the cloud provider, because you don't have access to the physical devices, right? So A is out, C is also out. D, maintenance of VPC components. So VPC is a virtual private cloud, which basically means creating a network. For those that know what a network is, right? So when you create a network is isolated by default unless you add a route to it, right? So yeah, so VPC is basically creating a network in the cloud, and then now whatever services that you want to put in the cloud, you can build those services, right? So this is what AWS specific services, right? So now the component that makes up the VPC is not your responsibility; it's the responsibility of AWS, right?
All right.
So yeah, so hope that makes sense.
So the answer was B. If you just join it in, and if you're not following, follow. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be AZ 900. Oh, this is Raymond. If you're wondering, the shiny jacket is because he has all his AWS certifications. So not because he won the Masters or anything like that. As he goes to the next question, full video will be on YouTube if you want to watch it as well. Oh, also, we're trying to be here for an hour because my attention span is for an hour.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
What's the question?
You missed the question.
Welcome in.
Typing away.
Oh, sorry. Do you hear it?
I think it might make a little
my fault.
sound.
I'm trying to like the live, okay, so that it can have a bigger reach. All right. Which option is an environment that consists of one or more data centers?
What happened?
Is it C? Or is it B? B? Oh wait, you didn't answer it. I thought it was the same.
What happened?
I'm making sure the question is there. Any takers?
Oh, someone said. Oh no.
No, that was the last one.
But you are saying it's C.
I'm saying a C.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it's B now.
Do I have anything?
There's no takers with this one? Is a question that is not a good question?
It is. It is. I mean, and this is cloud practitioner, right? So it gets you into the AWS environment, right? So
okay.
it's not like the other exams that you probably have some sort of knowledge about. Yeah, it's sometimes this is the first time you probably see this type
Okay.
of question. So yeah, the answer would be
See?
B.
Oh, you got it right in there. V.
The answer would be B,
Okay.
right? Which is availability zone, right? So it says
Okay.
which option is an environment that consists of one or more data centers,
Okay.
right? So availability zone. So let me share my screen here real quick.
Okay.
Um,
Welcome in, welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be AZ 900. Mondays come to A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesdays Linux Plus, Thursdays Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus, and then again Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner. This is supposed to be a beginner friendly series, okay? So once we're done with beginner friendly, we move to intermediate friendly. Hey Kevo. I don't know what intermediate friendly looks like, by the way. I know somebody might ask or is thinking that.
okay, I'm gonna share my screen on the other side.
Okay.
Where is Chrome? Right here, okay. All right, so, and this, yeah, I don't think this is specific to AWS. Other cloud providers have the same architecture, right? So now, with a cloud, right? I mean, we're talking about AWS, but yeah, well, with AWS, they have a concept called region, right? So, region, we have US East, which is North Virginia, US West is what is California, right? So basically, more or less like a point of presence where their data centers are, right? So now within a region,
Yes, Chris.
we have what? We have one or more data centers, right? So now this group of one or more data centers is what is availability zone. So we have the US West 1A, which is the availability zone of 1A, and our US West 1. We have another group of data centers, which is availability zone 1B. We have another group of data centers, which is also another availability zone, right? So yeah, so within regions, we have multiple availability zones, and within availability zone, that is where the data centers are, right? So hope that makes sense, right? So regions, right? So the regions breaks down to availability zones, and the availability zones will be the data centers itself. Right?
Got it. So the answer was B, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, they don't even see the question.
Let me hide this. Yeah.
Also, I think you said California is North California.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean.
Yeah, California is a
that
big
one.
state.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. So today is a AWS Cloud Practitioner. Tomorrow is AZ 900. Okay. All right. As he goes to the next question, if you're not following, follow. And please, if you plan on taking a certification, don't hesitate to ask your questions. Today's there's no such thing as a dumb question in this side of town.
Okay.
Dum 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 dum. I do feel like we're lagging, but I'm not gonna try to restart the live.
Yeah. I mean,
It's cool.
it's okay. We'll move that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, full video will be on YouTube. Same name.
All right. Let's try this one.
Okay. Is it a good question?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, it's not on.
Long day. Which AWS service helps users audit API activity across their AWS account? C.
C. Okay, audit. Let's see. Okay. I mean, why are you owing?
I don't know. Because I feel like the obvious answer B can't be right.
B can be why B can be right.
I don't know. It just seems too obvious. Hey Franco. Franco saying it's D.
D. Okay.
I think Franco knows what he's talking about. So I don't don't know if I should switch my answer. Any other takers? All right. What's
So
the
the answer would be A.
Oh,
That would be A.
okay.
So audit API activities, right? Which involves who logged into a system, right? What did they do? Did they delete something, right? Which services did they access, right? So that is audit for APIs, right? CloudTrail is a service for that. I mean, I get why others are saying AWS config. Config is just for configuration changes, right? It doesn't log everything pertaining to user, right? So now let's say if we have a rule set that says that no SSH, right? No, or we have SSH enabled, right, on a specific.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, we have. We have SSH enabled, right? And then now you set up AWS config in such a way that if someone delete that rule, right, it has the option to notify someone that, hey, someone has made configuration changes to what you did, right? And the AWS config also has the ability to reverse back those changes, right? So AWS config records a few changes here and there, but doesn't have the full user audit.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense. So now AWS CloudTrail would be the services for that.
MaxSet is like a flight recorder for your account. So it records everything, audit trail.
There you go. Right. So
where
that is what.
every stop that you stop that.
And then the D records some sort of logs, but not everything.
Okay. All
So
right.
that makes
So the answer
sense.
was A, right? A.
Yes, answer is A.
Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow.
Oh, that's a little lengthy of a question, but okay.
Yeah.
But let's see. I think it's it's the same shared responsibility model. So hopefully you get this right too.
Who, me? Oh, okay. You're banking on me getting it right. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. All right. Which task is a customer's responsibility according to the AWS shared responsibility model? Customer's responsibility. Okay. Let's.
This is
Okay. No, it's not D.
Okay.
The host operating system. It's not C either.
C?
It's
Why
not
not C?
Because it says management of the host operating system.
So which one is the host of
Isn't AWS the isn't AWS the host?
Okay, I mean if you put it that way. But
I for what? Not the way you're saying it. I'm
Nah.
second guessing maybe the answer is C. Okay, what's the answer?
yeah, the answer would be A.
A. Okay. I figured
Management
the answer's
of the guest operating system. So with the shared responsibility model, right? Depending on which cloud model that you've subscribed to or you are working with, right? So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. It depends on which one you are using, right? The line of responsibility might shift a little, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I mean either ways with this question, right? Guest operating. So if you are creating a virtual machine, right? Remember, virtual machine is usually created on a physical server.
Okay.
Or a physical machine, right? So the operating system of the physical machine itself is usually the host operating system. So the operating system of this machine itself.
Oh, it's the host.
Physical machine on the AWS side, right?
Okay.
And then now, if you are creating a virtual machine, right, usually you also have to select your operating system and all that. The operating system that you are selecting is the guest on this specific host, right? So yeah, you are responsible for the guest operating system. Everything else as well is the responsibility of AWS, right? But this specific responsibility is more for infrastructure as a service, right? IaaS, right? So yeah, so the answer is A.
A.
Okay.
All right, welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Doo-dum, doo-dum. But anyway, this is Tech Talk Masako. Every day of the week is a different certification. This is curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, do stop on by, ask your questions, and answer the questions as well. There's no such thing as a dumb question in this side of town. All I ask is that you're respectful to the people in the chat and to us here, so that I don't have to block you. But today is Saturday, so Saturday's AWS Cloud Practitioner, tomorrow's AZ 900, Mondays come to A Plus, Tuesdays Network Plus, Wednesday is Linux Plus, and then again Thursday Security Plus, Friday Cloud Plus. All right, a company wants to automatically add and remove Amazon EC2 instance. The company wants the EC2 instance to adjust to varying workloads dynamically. Which service or feature would meet these requirements?
Which one do you think it is?
D.
Okay.
Am I right?
I mean, why are you selecting D?
It's automatically add and remove, right?
Okay.
Wait, but auto scaling it goes up and down.
Okay, all right.
Right?
Goes up and down, okay.
It goes up and down.
Okay.
So if it's up and down, I'm right. Oh, Max. Uncle Max says it's D. Yeah, it goes up and down.
Okay.
And to be honest, I don't snow family. I think is the automobile thing you talk about.
Oh, nice. Okay, I see you.
I listen sometimes.
Okay. I see
And
you.
then the DynamoDB is a database.
Okay.
I forgot what the spot instance is. I'm pretty sure you said it before.
Yeah, we say it right now.
I know, I forgot.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the answer is D. You're
D.
right.
Okay,
All right,
yay.
good. So yeah, auto scaling will scale in and out.
I give
Right.
brownie
So yeah,
points.
good.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I guess you're a good teacher.
I guess you're a good listener.
Anyway, so the answer was D, right? Nobody said anything else. Thanks, Max. Thank you. I'm very proud of myself right now.
You should.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to the next question. Hopefully.
All right, I'm gonna roll, but I don't want to jinx it. Straight guessing. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Okay. Which security service automatically recognizes and classifies sensitive data or intellectual property on AWS?
Mm-hmm.
They all seem right. Any takers? I don't. I want to say B.
B.
Only because it's the only thing that it doesn't seem too obvious. Does that make sense? Because guard duty sounds like it's right. Inspector seems like it's right. No, Max. I'm like, is it B? And then shield look like it's right too. So B is the only one that is not sounding like it's right.
It is B.
I can take this exam. This is actually, I'm 3 for 3. Was it 3 for 3 now? If I can guess through my way.
Okay, it's B. Amazon amazing. So guard duty is for threat detection.
Okay.
Amazon inspector is to inspect software vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm.
AWS shield is for DDoS, distributed denial of service, right? To protect against what? DDoS.
And then there's a DOS too, right? Or did I get that wrong last time?
No, that's it. I mean, DOS, DDoS.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, so good for you.
I know. I'm getting some of these right. Let me get some Linux right. If I get some Linux right, I'm going to go take the certification.
Okay.
I'm lying on that. All right. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Tomorrow is 8:30 Eastern time. Is AZ 900.
All right.
All right.
This is a little lengthy, a little tricky, more of a best practice type of questions.
It's choose two.
Yeah, so let me just.
All right. Which actions are best practice for an AWS account root user?
Yeah, I think you can still guess this right though.
You want me to guess it? I don't even remember what a root user is. Also, I don't think it's good that I'm sitting here guessing. People don't think they can guess, and
I mean,
don't take the exam.
you can. You can.
Okay.
I mean, no, I don't think it's guessing. I mean,
Okay. Educated guess. It's still a guess.
yeah, it's still a guess.
What is a root user? Maybe that will help me.
So
guess.
admin.
Oh, an admin.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Autry. How are you? Choose two. Choose two. All right. So one is C. Somebody says C. Okay. Admin. Which is a best practice for AWS root user? Okay. Share root user credentials with team members. No, that's not good.
Okay.
Create multiple root users for accounts separated by environment. That sounds good.
Okay.
C. Enable multi-factor authentication for the root user. Okay. Create an IAM user with administrative privileges for daily activity tasks instead of using root user. That sounds good. Use programmatic access instead of the root user and password. All right. So. I feel like you're holding your breath.
No,
I feel
no.
like a lot of pressure.
So which one are you saying that it's not an option?
A is not an
So
option.
A is out. Okay.
I don't think A is an option.
How about B?
I think B is an
Also,
option.
okay. C.
I think B is an option. I think it is, but I don't know if it's best.
Okay. D.
I think I like D.
Oh, yeah. So E.
I don't think E makes more sense to me, but I don't know.
Okay. So now it's between B, C, and D.
Yeah.
And choose two. So
Yeah.
at least you're going to get one correct. At
But-
least.
Okay, so we have C and D. Max is saying C and D. Mr. Ultra says C. Okay, so then it looks like it's C and D. Yeah. So is this C and D?
Yeah, the answer is
It's C and D.
right?
Okay.
So yeah, best practices,
Mhm.
right? Is always advisable to
Enable multi-factor.
enable multi-factor,
Okay.
right? Always. That's best practice, always, right?
Okay.
Especially for admin users,
Okay.
right? Because you don't want someone. Because remember, the admin user can perform any and every action,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then D, create an IAM user, so identity and access management. So basically, create a user, right?
Okay.
Create a user with administrator privilege for day-to-day administrative tasks instead of using the root user.
Okay.
So with the root user can perform all actions on AWS account.
Okay.
Right? So now it's always best practice to create a separate admin user instead of using the root.
Why?
Right? Because the root can perform, that is the utmost privilege in
Okay.
AWS.
Okay.
Right? So when you sign up, if you're even logging in, it asks you to log in with root or log in with a regular IAM account, right?
Okay.
And even with the admin account or the IAM user,
Mhm.
you can go in there and then restrict access if you want to. But the root user can't restrict access, right? I mean, you can add extra. There's a way of doing that, but you have to do it in an AWS organization. But yeah, so yeah, it's advisable always to leave the root user as is and then create a regular admin account for
Okay.
day-to-day tasks.
Got it.
Right.
All right. So the answer was C and D.
Yes,
I was on the
answer
road,
is
though.
C and D.
All right.
Hi.
Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. How many minutes we got? We got a couple of minutes. We got like 2 or 3 questions in.
Yeah, 2 or 3. All right, let's
We
try
try to
this
be
one.
on for an hour. So tomorrow, don't forget 8:30 Eastern time. If you're planning on taking AZ 900, please stop on by. Don't worry about AI taking your job. Just make sure you stop on by. Okay, so you can use AI to help you in life. All right. A company plans to migrate its application to AWS and run application on Amazon EC2 instance. The application will have continuous users for 1 year. Which EC2 instance purchasing option will meet these requirements most cost efficiently?
Mhm.
Hold on, this is tricky. The application, no, for me,
Okay.
the application will have continuous users for a year. So if it's a continuous user for a year,
Mhm.
then
Comma.
it can be B.
Oh, okay.
Because B is when they can take it away anytime.
Okay.
Right? So it can't be B. So, most cost efficient. Okay, so I'm between A, C, and D.
A, C, and D. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go with A.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Why?
Okay, you're Max said it. Max said it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the exam.
Yeah, at this point you should.
I should take the
You
exam.
should. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should.
Watch me go and just feel like,
We should
oh
do
my
the
god, I
cloud.
failed.
They should do the cloud first before you do the other ones. But anyways,
So was the answer A?
yeah, the answer is A. Right. Remember, the reserve instance is for 1 and 3 years.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
I know. I've said it a few times. Reserved instance 1 to 2 years. Right.
Okay.
Spot instance, you were right on the spot. It's they can take it away, right?
Okay.
But it's very cost effective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the reserve instance, I think they give you, it might have changed, but they give you 70% off, right?
Okay.
Off. And when I say 70% off,
Yeah, what does that mean?
90% off, right? It's usually on this one, on demand.
You mean like the price?
The price
Oh, okay.
off.
All right.
So on demand, if you pay $100, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the on demand, right? When you go in for spot instance, right,
Mhm.
with the same usage, right, you would pay what? $10, right? With the reserve instance, you would pay what? 70, right? Is it? So, no, 70%, so it's 30, right? So
Mhm.
30, 30, right? So yeah, so usually the percentage is on the demand, right? So
I don't understand it, but it's fine.
so yeah, and then the dedicated host, and that's what I still explained before. So
Mhm.
now you want AWS to dedicate a specific server just for you,
Okay.
right? Which means you have to pay more, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So let's try one more question
All right. This is the last question of the day.
for the day.
All right. I have to finish strong.
Yeah, I think you should take the. Okay.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see. We'll see. We'll rethink.
Let's see. I answered a couple of questions right here. I am now gonna have to take this certification. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow.
All right.
So tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Time is going to be AZ 900. Mondays come to A plus. Tuesdays Network Plus. Wednesdays Linux Plus. Thursday Security Plus. Friday Cloud Plus. And then Saturday AWS Cloud Practitioner. This is a beginner-friendly series, just curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you just want to chit-chat with us, you are more than welcome to do so. What else? All I ask is that you're respectful to the people in the chat and to the rest of us here, okay? Don't hesitate.
All right. Let's try this.
Oh, hi Memo. Oh, Memo. When is the AWS certification? The AI
No,
practitioner.
we don't do AI yet.
Yet.
And
Are you planning on taking it anytime soon, Memo? Because this, I don't think is the AI beginner friendly. No, right?
It is.
Oh, it is beginner friendly? Okay.
It's just similar to this, right? So
Oh.
instead of, so the cloud practitioner just give you general concept
Mhm.
of, I would say non-AI, but sometimes they bring some sort of AI questions in it.
Okay.
But the AI is specifically for the AI services that they have.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
It's probably gonna be in the next series. So what is that? Intermediate.
No, it's beginner. It's still
beginner friendly,
It's still
okay.
beginner.
So I don't know.
But let's see. I mean, there's other certifications out there, but let's see.
Okay, Memo. If you're planning on taking it anytime soon, then I wouldn't say wait for us. But if you're not taking it, let's say within a year that you're planning on taking it, then it probably might be in the roster in the next cohort.
Yeah, but I mean, the cloud
Oh.
practitioner can still.
Oh, you just watched a few video on
Yeah,
AWS Reevent.
Okay,
Are you where are you based? They're having an event in New York next month or so.
Okay.
Side note. But is that the right way to learn it and pass
I
the
mean-
certification? Is there another route?
Yeah,
Books,
I mean,
anything worse?
no, it's similar to what we are doing now, right?
Okay.
So it's more of knowing the services that you
Oh,
use for.
okay.
That's it. There's
Okay.
nothing to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean-
so watching,
Some videos.
yeah, YouTube video, Udemy, yeah, would help.
Okay.
Yeah, it would help.
All right.
Right, so the last
It happened in it happened in February in AWS
Dubai.
Summit
Oh,
in Dubai. I would love to go to Dubai with that with AWS. Hey Adam, you're late. We're about to end.
yeah. We may end it.
This is the last question, Adam. A company needs to transfer. You just woke up. Oh. Okay, full video will be on YouTube. You don't get the same interaction as me getting my answers right today. But I digress. A company needs to transfer data between an Amazon S3 bucket and an on-premise application. Who is responsible for the security of this data, according to the AWS shared responsibility model? Ooh, a company needs to transfer data between. Oh, good night, Max.
Hi, good night.
Thanks for joining in. All right, so
So the same shared responsibility.
yeah, but I don't know which one this is. This one looked like this is the responsibility of the customer. Yeah.
So yeah, it's saying that okay, so the company, which is let's say you, right? You want to transfer you want to transfer data between
Thanks, Mike.
your AWS S3 bucket, which is a storage, right, in AWS. You want to move the data from that S3 bucket to your on-premises, which is in-house.
Okay.
Right? So now, who is responsible for the security of that data movement?
The security of the data.
Security of the data. Yep, that is it.
I think it's AWS then.
Security
right?
of
the company.
the data.
Olga. Hey, Olga. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. I was saying the company. But I was
and
thinking
you are saying AWS, okay?
Yeah, I was thinking AWS because I was under the impression that if it's any of if it's the data. Oh, the data is your responsibility.
Exactly.
It's your data.
That is it.
Oh.
It's your data.
Okay.
Yeah, with the shared responsibility model, anything that deals with the data that the company, it's your responsibility, right?
Got it.
Yeah, it's like even with regular rentals, right? Most of the time when you go in, when you rent an apartment, usually they have a refrigerator, they have, I don't know, a TV, microwave, right?
The basics.
They are responsible for that. However, if you buy your own microwave or bring your own TV,
you're responsible for that too.
Right. So yeah.
Okay.
So that is the answer is for A.
Okay.
Right, the company.
All right.
All
Oh, thanks, August. All right. That was the last question of the day.
Last question.
Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern time will be AZ 900, and Monday, come to A plus. Okay. Today I earned a badge in AWS. I got some questions.
Virtual badge.
Virtual badge.
All right, next.
But thank you guys for joining.
Yes, I mean it's not that bad.
No, it's after you repeat a couple of times.
Exactly.
I know, a guy, you came in quite late.
Yeah.
But today we gotta sleep.
Yeah, repetition is the key, though.
No, honestly, I think that's what I'm learning.
Yeah, repetition.
But nobody has time for repetition.
I know. It's a little annoying, especially if you're a beginner trying to learn the concept and you wouldn't get the concept right.
Mother of repetition, mother of retention.
Okay, right. And you might not get the concept right. You might take the exams and fail, right? Just keep going. Repetition, right? You don't need to know. I mean, I would say I'm one of the slow learners. But someone might think otherwise, but I think I'm one of the slowest learners.
Who you compare yourself to?
To the average person.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's all about repetition, right? So it's all about repetition. Keep going. But most people just want to get the 6-figure like tomorrow, right? That doesn't work, especially in IT. Take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Anyways.
Well, but thank you for coming to Raymonster Talk.
It is though, right? It is.
Slow learning is good. It sticks. Apparently. It's like losing weight.
Right? Well, are you comparing it to?
I'm comparing. No, because some people. No, let's not get into that. But the thing is, I'm all for something. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for the GLP ones. But the problem is, after you lose it, do you gain it back? I don't know the research on that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you kind of sweat it out. It'll be very hard to gain it back after that.
Alright.
Yeah, losing weight is it's a task. All right. Good night. See you tomorrow, God willing.
All right.